Hello there, my name is Vivian Vargas and I'm going to be your professor for Grammar 2, okay? I'm very excited because I have to be honest with you. I love grammar and I'm sure that you will get it and that you will enjoy it and your English will be better because of this. I really hope I can see you there next week or the other week in order to start with this class. We're gonna be together for 10 weeks. Each module is gonna be 5 modules and each module is gonna take 2 weeks, but we have lots of information and lots of practices to do, and I'm sure you will enjoy it, okay? Thank you so much. Let's go and see what's gonna happen in this course. Sorry, not working. First, we have to go with the reading words that says the road of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. And it's always like that. Welcome each of you to this wonderful course of Grammar 2. Dream, even if the dream seems impossible. Fight, even if the enemy seems invisible. Bear the pain, even if it's unbearable. Run where the brave dare not go. Turn evil into good, even if it takes 1,000 miles to walk. Love the pure and innocent, even if it's non-existent. Resist even when the body can no longer resist. And in the end, you will reach that star, even if it seems unattainable. This is beautiful. I love it, and I love to read it every time because it's the way it is. If every time something crosses our way, we stop and we say, I know I cannot do it, then we will never get whatever we want to do. Let's continue and let's talk about this. So as I told you before, this is the subjects, justification and organization. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 curricular units, and then each of them is going to have 2 things for us to consider. So each class, we are going to consider one of them now, because it's going to be for 2 weeks each, okay? And it's a 2-hour thing. So we have 6 hours of this, and then we have 12 hours of total work. For a total, we repeat this for this 5 weeks, and then we have a total of 60 hours, okay? So remember, it's important that at home you watch the videos, you read the readings, and you do everything step by step, so you can get the learning that you need. And I'm here to answer any question that you need to answer. Let's continue. The evaluation criteria for this class, we are going to check here that the student, let's check this. The student evaluation, as always, is 5%. We have the HLO is 5%, and then we have the curricular unit will be 20, the 2 will be 15, the 3 will be 20, the 4th will be 15, and the 5th would be 20. In this, in order to add up 100% of the grade that you need to get, okay? Now, there are several things that are going to be taken that into consideration, like the volume, the test, and the assignment that you have to work on, okay? Good. Now, we have something that is called self-evaluation form. You already know it. I don't have to explain that much to you, but we need to complete this like every time, okay? Then we have the evaluation, attitudinal. Attitudinal evaluation. I couldn't change this because this is already done. Like this, it's showing it to you just the way it is. And then this is something that the teacher will do. Now, for every class, I will be reading the instructions, and the instructions are the following. You have to be in a comfortable place with enough light and without distractions for you to be able to focus and pay attention. Then you need to read the objectives carefully because they will help you know and understand what you want to learn. Remember that this is divided in modules to make it easier for you to cover and for us as well. And do not skip tasks. Complete each one of them in the given order. This is going to help you. This is going to give you a feeling of organization, first of all. And second of all, it's going to help you learn, understand, and retain the information if you do it in the specific way it's to be done. Now, we have the subject-verb agreement. In the first one, we're going to be talking about this and about the formation of plural nouns. And there are lots of things that we need to consider. So in the first class, we were going to be talking all the class about subject-verb agreement. And in the second class, everything about formation of plural nouns. Remember, these classes are 2-hour period. However, it's going to be flying because we have so many things to do. It's not me working, it's you working, learning, asking questions, and then we are going to have a nice time, I promise. Then we continue with the objectives for this module. In the first one, to explain the rules for subject and verb agreement, and in the second one, to identify and correct errors in subject-verb agreement. We have 2 videos, one video for subject-verb agreement, and then we have one video for singular and plural nouns for kids. Well, it's for kids because it's for you to understand it in an easier way. Then we have the reading, that is about subject-verb agreement, and then we have the formation of plurals, okay? So some of them come like kind of in a PowerPoint, so we're gonna use that information as well as the PowerPoint that I'm going to show you. So in this class, the 5% of the grade of the model, 20% of the model is the forum, 8% is the written assignment, that is very, I mean, after having the class, it's gonna be very easy for you to do it, and the 7% that is the test, that is pretty easy as well. The thing here is that nothing is subjective. Everything is objective. It's like math. Grammar is like math. If this is, if that, then, if then, period. If that, those, something like that. There is no, way to get confused, like maybe from the perspective of the teacher, she thinks this. No. It's the way it is, and period. And that's what makes it so easy. So the calendar of activities for this, it's gonna be like this. We have, as I told you, the first week, you need to complete the reading activities and watch the videos provided. And the second week, you need to complete all the assignments included in the model. This is for you, okay? This is the way you should do it. In a way, it's easier for you, and you don't have to be rushing at the end trying to complete everything. Then we have the second one, that is about expressions of quantity and article usage. Articles, en, the, depending on the word that follows. So what are we going to be doing here? It says here that we need to recognize the difference between countable and uncountable nouns and identify how to use articles correctly. Those are the objectives that we have. We have 2 videos, and then we have 2 readings about the topic. The activities this time is 15% of the grade, and then the forum is going to be 4%, the video 5, and the test is going to be 10 to complete the 15% that you have. In the calendar of activities, you need the first week, the week number 3 of this module, you need to complete the reading activities and watch the videos provided. And in the second week, the unit 4, the week 4, sorry, you need to complete all the assignments included in this module. Now, we have phrasal verbs and noun classes for number 3. That is going to be the 20% of the grade, okay? This is wonderful. Phrasal verbs, it's pretty easy. You just have to memorize them. Or the noun classes, there are so many, changes and everything. It's a little bit more complicated, but it's beautiful. Now, we have here, the objectives for this class are to identify the use of phrasal verbs correctly in written English, in written and spoken English. That is pretty nice. I have an appointment for you, and then I'm sorry, I have to put it off, which means I have to cancel it. Instead of saying cancel, you say put off, things like that. So, and the second one is recognize noun clauses in a sentence, sorry. The reference material, you have 2 videos and 2 readings, both of them focused on the objectives that we have, the topics that we have for this. And then we continue. Now it's 20%, and we have 7 for the test, 8 for the summary, 7 plus 8, 15. plus 5, 20 for the following. These are the ways the activities are measured. The calendar of activities is gonna be week number 5, that is the first week, to complete the reading activities and watch the videos provided, and the second one to complete the assignments included in it. If you do it like this, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, they say. Then we go to number 4, 2 weeks. And then we have infinitive and gerunds that I love, and idiomatic expressions. Oh, it's raining cats and dogs. I need to pull my heart out with someone. You know, I need to tell someone about my deepest feelings. You have sayings in Spanish, you have sayings in English. These are idiomatic expressions. Now, this one is, as you could see over here, is 15%. You're gonna see. The learning objectives are distinguished when to use a gerund and when to use an infinitive. I will teach you that. We have 2 hours to practice and do it. And then we have to explain the meaning of common idiomatic expressions, and we have lots. And we are going to be practicing and everything, so that's gonna help us. That's gonna help us do it better. We have 2 videos and 2 readings related to the topic. So we have no excuse to say we didn't learn or anything, because this is gonna help us a lot. And then 15% of the grade goes with the module number 4. And then we have 4 for the forum, 5 for the video, 9, and 6 for the test, 15. The calendar of activities is week 7 and week 8. For week 7, you complete the readings and watch the videos provided, and you complete the assignments included in the module for unit 8. She said, I don't want to go. That's direct speech, reporter speech. She said that she doesn't want to go, reporter speech. This is 20% of your grade, of your final grade. And then the learning objectives are to identify the passive voice in written and spoken English. The house, okay. My architect designed my house. Okay. My house was designed, passive voice, by my architect. Then we have the reference material that are going to be 2 videos and 2 readings working on this, and of course, all the practices that we will have that are going to help you do this thoroughly. The activities in this one are going to be for a 20% in total. It's 5% the forum, 8% the written assignment, and 7% the test for a 20% total. The calendar of activities, these are week 9 and 10. For unit week, you read the readings, you watch the videos, and for unit 10, you complete all the assignments that you have supposed. Thank you. I really appreciate you being here today, and I do hope, whenever you have read this, and I do hope I can see you soon, and we can have fun learning grammar. Thank you.